Marissa,
Yes.
thank you for taking the time to speak with Innovatingsmart today here at the Green Biz Forum 2013. Tell our audience your full name and the company that you're with and your role there, and then tell us what is the innovative thing that you're doing and what's compelling about that.
Okay. My name is Marissa Mackey. I'm Associate Director of Education at the Sustainability Accounting Standards Board, also known as SASB. What are we doing that's innovative at SASB? What are we not doing that's innovative at SASB? Big picture is SASB, well actually most simply SASB is fulfilling an unmet market need, which is, currently investors do not have access to quantified, comparable, verifiable environmental, social, and governance, i.e. ESG data, right? So they can't really incorporate easily ESG factors into their investment analysis. And current frameworks aren't producing this comparable, quantified, verifiable data. So that's what our standards will provide. In terms of, big picture, why that's innovative, it just could create a sea change in the capital markets, a sea change in the way that companies perform on these metrics. Because once a public company needs to disclose something like that, then they start to manage it, and it becomes part and parcel of their strategy. Yeah.
It automatically embeds it into the core business.
Yes, yes. And so we're looking at these environmental, social, and governance factors, and we're saying, we're doing research to show how they drive corporate value. And if they're corporate value drivers, then investors start to care, CEOs start to care, CFOs start to care, and I think it really moves sustainability into the operations and into the core business.
Awesome. Now, how did SASB get started?
SASB was started by Jean Rogers, Dr. Jean Rogers. She's our executive director and founder of SASB. She's an amazing, inspiring woman. It started, she had this, she was at Harvard as a Loeb Fellow and wrote a paper about moving companies from transparency to performance, right? From disclosing on these factors to then performing on them. So the way Jean tells it is, she wrote this paper and she said, somebody else should do this, right? These should become the standards by which companies disclose. And one day, it was a friend, it was John Katovich, he's actually on our board of directors. She was talking with him, and he said to her, FASB, which is the Financial Accounting Standards Board, he said FASB is a nonprofit. And there's always this sort of implicit assumption that FASB is a government agency, but it's not, it's actually a nonprofit. And so I think a light bulb sort of went off in Jean's mind, and she said, well, maybe rather than somebody else doing it, if this is a nonprofit, like I can do this. And so that was really, the seed that started SASB.
I can be the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the
I
seed,
can be the system.
The seed for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a moment.
Yeah, I wish, well, it wasn't mine, so.